Hi everyone, I'm Jehanya from SNS Academy. I'm here to discuss a few things about the digestive system. So as we all know, food that we take in gives us the energy. So food should be processed to get energy from that. So that is done with the help of our digestive system. So digestive system, when you take, it begins with the mouth. So the digestion starts with the mouth. So when you take the digestive system, the different parts of the digestive system are, it starts with the mouth, then the esophagus, then stomach and liver, pancreas, then it goes into the small intestine, the large intestine, the rectum and the anus. So these are the main parts of the digestive system. So when you take up the digestive system, we take in food through our mouth. So we'll see what happens in the mouth. So when you take the mouth is a muscular organ, and we have teeth and the tongue which will help in the digestion. So the first part of the digestive system is the mouth. So when you take the mouth, the digestion first takes place inside the mouth. So what happens here is, as we take in the food, we start to masticate the food, that is chewing of the food, that is called as the mastication of the food. So that is done with the help of this teeth. So the teeth will grind the food. So the tongue will help So the tongue will help in the mastication process. Okay. So this will be done with the help of tongue. And within the mouth we have the salivary glands. And it secretes an enzyme called as the salivary amylase. So when you take the mouth, inside the mouth, in the cheeks, on both sides of the cheek, inner side of the cheek we have salivary glands, and below the tongue we have the salivary glands. So saliva will be secreted when we are masticating the food. So what happens there is, the carbohydrates are getting started to digest. So digestion first takes place in the mouth. Then what happens is, so we have seen about how the saliva helps in the mastication of the food and how it is making into a paste. That is, mastication takes place in the mouth. The next place where the food is directed to is, it is being directed into a long tube-like structure called as the oesophagus. It is also called as the food pipe. It is a long tubular structure which can be seen from the inside of the mouth and goes until the stomach. It extends until the stomach. So it is a muscular organ, a tube-like organ which can be expanded and contracted. So what will happen is, when the food is passing from the mouth into the esophagus, when we swallow the food, what will happen? It will form into a ball-like structure called as a bowl. For example, carbohydrates will take a certain amount of time to get digested, whereas the proteins and the fats will take even more longer time. That is why we have to drink a lot of water when we take in the non-vegetarian food. So it all mixes with the water, and the acids and the enzymes then get digested. So the amount of time that the food stays in the stomach depends upon the type of food, whether we are having the non-vegetarian food or the vegetarian food. So now it has become into a watery substance, very soft paste-like structure called as a chyme. Now the chyme is ready to be sent inside the large intestine. So the digestion is completed in the small intestine, we'll say. What happens in the small intestine is, there will be the liver secretions, that is the bile and the pancreatic juices will be secreted into the small intestine. It is a long coiled tube. It measures about 20 feet in an adult human. So it is the longest part of the alimentary canal or the gastrointestinal tract. So there what happens is the food is getting digested and the inner lining of the intestines absorb. That is, they have finger-like projections called as the villi. So that will help in the absorption of the digested material, food material, and it enters into the bloodstream. So digestion is completed in the small intestine and the undigested food is sent to the large intestine, and from the large intestine through the anus and the rectum it is sent outside. It is eliminated as feces. So we'll see about another topic in the next class. Thank you. So the type of food decides the time for the food to be present in the stomach. For example, if we take simple foods like very simple, that is vegetarian foods, it will take a lesser time than that of the non-vegetarian food, where the food remains in the stomach for a longer period of time. So now when the food is being changed into chyme, it is ready to be sent into the next part of the alimentary canal, that is the small intestines. So like this, the digestion carries out in the different parts of the of our digestive system, and the digestion ends in the stomach. Thank you.